Hello everyone, let us begin with our today's class. Our lectures will be in a mix of English and Hindi. मतलब कुछ portion English में रहेगा and कुछ portion हिंदी में रहेगा. Okay, so our explanation will be mostly entirely in Hindi, but we will be using some of the key terms and some of the terms of English. Okay, for better understanding. So let us start with the chapter electricity. सबने देखा होगा, you might have seen lots of examples in our daily lives. फॉर एग्जाम्पल पंखा फैन चलता है, ठीक है, ट्यूबलाइट्स, बल्ब्स, रेफ्रिजरेटर्स, एयर कंडीशनर. इनफैक्ट हम सारे अप्लायंसेस, जितने भी अप्लायंसेस जिससे हम घिरे हुए हैं, ऑल ऑफ देम 90% ऑफ देम दे आर वर्किंग ऑन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. तो व्हाट इज इलेक्ट्रिसिटी? ये एक्चुअली है क्या? सो इट इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी. जैसे हीट एनर्जी होती है, विंड एनर्जी, लाइट एनर्जी, सोलर एनर्जी, दीज आर ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ एनर्जीज. सो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी भी क्या है? इट इज अ फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी. व्हाट इज दिस? बट एक्चुअली व्हाट इज इलेक्ट्रिसिटी? व्हाट डज इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कॉन्स्टिट्यूट, या व्हाट कॉन्स्टिट्यूट्स इलेक्ट्रिसिटी? So in this chapter we will be learning about what constitutes electricity, what is current, what are charges, how does electricity flow, how do appliances work. Okay, all these things we will be studying in this lecture. You might have heard about water currents or air currents. So what are water currents? What are air currents? क्या होते हैं ये? So when water flows, जब भी water flow करता है किसी भी river में, okay, या किसी भी चीज में water जब flow कर रहा है, ocean, sea, so whenever water flows, जब water flow करता है तो उसमें generate होते हैं, it constitutes water currents. This you might have learned in geography or in EVS. So when water flows, it constitutes water currents. Similarly, something which flows will constitute electric current. So now what will flow and what will constitute electric current? So the flow of charges constitutes electric current. So the flow of charges is electric current. Now what are charges and how does they flow and from where do they flow? This all we will be learning. So current is the flow of charges. Now charges are of two types, you know, positive charge and negative charge. Okay, positive charge and negative charge. Initially when electrons were not discovered, तो ये मानते थे कि the current is due to the flow of positive charges. तो current किसके कारण है? due to the flow of positive charges. And you know that positive charges जो है वो कैसे flow होंगे? उनकी डायरेक्शन क्या रहेगी? from positive to negative. क्योंकि पॉजिटिव जो है वो नेगेटिव की तरफ अट्रैक्ट होंगे. सो द पॉजिटिव चार्जेस विल फ्लो फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल टू द नेगेटिव टर्मिनल. So initially when electrons were not discovered, so it was believed that the flow of charges is due to the flow of positive charges. But later when certain discoveries were made and electrons were discovered, it was concluded that no, the flow of charges is due to the flow of electrons and not due to the flow of positive charges. So the flow of current is due to the flow of electrons. But पहले ही क्या कर लिया था कि ये ले लिया था, ये मान चुके थे कि जो करंट है वो फ्लो हो रहा है फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव, क्योंकि ये कंसीडर किया था कि इट इज ड्यू टू द फ्लो ऑफ पॉजिटिव चार्जेस. सो ये एक्सेप्ट कर लिया गया था दैट द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ करंट इज फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल टू नेगेटिव टर्मिनल. सो इसे चेंज न करते हुए ये माना गया कि ओके, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ करंट will be opposite to the direction of flow of charges. Flow of electrons, electrons जो है they are negatively charged particles. So flow of electrons will be from negative to positive, but the flow of current will be from positive to negative. Now we will see in detail what is current and how does it flow and from where does it flow. So in a conductor, you might have learned about conductors. What are conductors? Conductor is something, a substance which allows the flow of current, या which allows the passage of electricity from it. सो एक कंडक्टर है, okay, this is a conductor, this is a wire in a cylindrical shape. So what is current? Current is the flow of charges from an area of cross section, या from an area, from a particular area or you can say from a particular area of cross section in unit time. Okay, so this is the area of cross section. So the flow of charges from this area of cross section, इस एरिया में से इस जो सर्कल है, ये सर्कल का जो एरिया है, दिस इज एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन. सो इस पर्टिकुलर एरिया में से, इस पर्टिकुलर एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन में से जो चार्जेस फ्लो हो रहे हैं, द अमाउंट ऑफ चार्जेस व्हिच आर फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन in unit time. Unit time means 1 second. So in 1 second, the amount of charges that are flowing from this particular area, that is known as current. So current is the amount of charges flowing through a particular area of cross section in unit time. एक unit time में in 1 second of time कितने charges एक particular area of cross section में से flow हो रहे हैं, that is known as current. Okay, charge is denoted by capital letter Q and the SI unit of charge is coulomb, which is denoted by capital C. Current is denoted by capital letter I and the SI unit for current is ampere, which is denoted by capital letter A. So there are three things in current, in the definition of current. First one is the current, second is the charges, and third is the time. So जब हम तीनों चीजों को relate करेंगे, when we will relate these three terms, we get the formula for current. So the formula for current is current is equal to charge upon time. So current is equal to charge upon time. So this is the concept of current and this is the formula for current. So the first question, which was what is current, you get the answer for this. What is current? Current क्या है? So it is the amount of flow of charges from a particular area of cross section in unit time. Now second question, where does this current flow from? Current needs a path to flow. Current needs a path to flow from. So ये current को जो path चाहिए flow होने के लिए, current कहाँ से flow होगा? उसे कोई रास्ता चाहिए, उसे कोई path चाहिए flow होने के लिए. So this path is the electric circuit. Okay, so what is an electric circuit? It is the closed path for the current to flow from. So the current flows through an electric circuit. Now what is a circuit? So what is an electric circuit? It is the closed path for the current. अभी कैसा दिखता है इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट, कैसा होता है? सो इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट में क्या होता है? The basic electric circuit consists of a load. In this case, it is a bulb. अब हम क्या कर रहे हैं, एक बल्ब ले रहे हैं, उसे कुछ कनेक्टिंग वायर्स से कनेक्ट किया है. ये अर्लियर क्लासेस में और चाइल्डहुड में सबने ये किया होता है, ये एक्सपेरिमेंट सबने बनाया होता है. कनेक्टिंग वायर्स लेते हैं, बल्ब लिया हमने, इसके साथ हमने लगाया एक स्विच या से की. हैं ऑन ऑफ करने के लिए, एंड वी अटैच अ सेल, एन इलेक्ट्रिक सेल. सेल सबने देखा है, इलेक्ट्रिक सेल. ओके, हमने इलेक्ट्रिक सेल अटैच किया. सो दिस इज अ बेसिक इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट. जब हम सेल लगाते हैं, अटैच करते हैं और एक की लगाते हैं, जब हम की को ऑन करते हैं, so the electric current from the cell flows through the entire circuit. So this closed path for the current to flow is known as an electric circuit. Okay. Now, when I draw an electric circuit like this with the help of symbols, these are all symbols. ये कोई बल्ब, एक्चुअल बल्ब नहीं है, एक्चुअल बैटरी या एक्चुअल सेल ऐसा नहीं दिखता, नॉट अ की लुक्स लाइक दिस. बट हमने क्या किया है कि चीजों के लिए कुछ सिंबल्स ले लिए हैं. इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट को जब हम सिंबल्स की हेल्प से रिप्रेजेंट करें या ड्रॉ करें, दैट इज नोन एज सर्किट डायग्राम. सो व्हाट इज सर्किट डायग्राम? इट इज अ स्कीमेटिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ एन इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट. एक इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट का स्कीमेटिक रिप्रेजेंटेशन है विद द हेल्प ऑफ सिंबल्स. सो दैट इज नोन एज एन इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट डायग्राम. ओके, सो इट इज अ सर्किट डायग्राम. Now, coming back to electric current, हमने पढ़ा था I equals to Q upon T. Current equals to charge upon time. Current SI unit is ampere. So what will be the definition for 1 ampere? So the definition for 1 ampere will be, अगर हमें यहाँ LHS में 1 लाना है, then we need to have 1 in the numerator as well as 1 in the denominator. So अगर हमें 1 ampere की definition लिखनी है, that means the charge should be 1 coulomb and the time should be 1 second, SI units. So what is 1 ampere? It is the flow of 1 coulomb of charge from a particular area of cross section in 1 second of time. That is known as 1 ampere current. So this is the definition for 1 ampere current. Now, current is measured. Current is measured through a device known as ammeter. Okay, ammeter is a device through which current is measured. किसी भी सर्किट में कितना करंट फ्लो हो रहा है, that is measured through a device called ammeter. Ammeter जो है वो हमेशा एक सर्किट में सीरीज में अप्लाई किया जाता है. नाउ व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय सीरीज? सीरीज मींस एंड टू एंड विद अ सेल और अ बैटरी. ओके, सो दिस इज सीरीज. बैटरी के साथ एक सर्किट में एंड टू एंड इसे अटैच किया जाता है. दिस इज द पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल, दिस इज द नेगेटिव. एमीटर जो है दैट कैन बी मिली एमीटर, माइक्रो एमीटर or normal ammeter. Means milliampere, microampere and ampere. So ammeter measures the current in milliampere, microampere and ampere. 1 milliampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 ampere and 1 microampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. Okay, so these are all types of ammeters which measure even the smallest of the current. Now moving on to another topic. Suppose we have a conductor. Now the conductor constitutes of electrons, many electrons, millions of electrons. Say the charge of 1 electron is E. The charge of 1 electron one electron is E, and the total number of electrons in the conductor is N. Okay, say we take an example. एक example लेते हैं, एक basket है, we have balls in that, हमारे पास balls है, ठीक है. One ball is of 10 gram, ठीक है, एक ball 10 gram की है. The weight of one ball is 10 gram. Or say one ball is of 10 rupees. Okay, so how much will 5 balls in total cost? So the cost of 5 balls will be 5 into 10. Simple unitary method. So the charge of one electron is E, and total number of electrons are N. So the total charge on the conductor will be N into E. So the total charge Q will be equal to N E. Okay. So the charge of one electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. The charge of one electron. And say the total charge is 1 coulomb. So the number of electrons will be, so this we can calculate, 1 equals to N into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. N equals to 1 upon 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19, which will be approximately 6 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. So 1 coulomb of charge constitutes 6 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. So this is all with our first topic, that is current, charge, electric circuit, circuit diagram, ammeter and quantization formula. Okay, let's see you all in the next lecture.